Welcome to We're Talking Bears, the show where uncle, nephew, and son bring you the latest in the Chicago Bears experience.
That's right.
Man, this is the latest in the experience.
Mhm.
31-3 blowout. When's the last time we had a blowout where
Hey,
everybody got off? The defense got off, the offense got off, the quarterback got off.
right. I'm just
They,
glad it hasn't been one of
man,
those cardiac heartbreak last minute miracle wins, man. We've been having them all season. The Browns, we didn't need to go through all that with them. We just needed to put to bed a team that's still building, that's still struggling, still trying to find its identity. And we did that. That's what I want to see us do.
how much do you think this had to do with all of the talk that Caleb was going to get outperformed by Shador? That Shador had just outperformed this year's number one overall pick and was loading up to outperform last year's number one.
See, look, I'm not really too concerned with all that talk, man. That's just media floating head nonsense, you know. Like, here's the facts, right? As far as starts go to Caleb's career, the statistics of it are pretty good. Like, other than his completion rating, maybe you could say his yards per attempt because his deep ball completion isn't that good. He's had a pretty good statistical start to his career. Like, I can think of way better quarterbacks that have had way worse starts statistically, right? So
Actually, let me interrupt you. No one in the history of the NFL has had less interceptions in their first 1,000 yards.
in the first 1,000 pass attempts, right?
In the first 1,000 pass, I'm sorry, I said 1,000 yards, pass attempts. I am
Yeah,
a firm believer and always have been a firm believer, whether it be playing, coaching, commentating, you have to be the best in something.
yeah.
If
No,
you're the best in something, that's going to parlay into victories.
yeah, and you want to see
He's the
that
best
spark.
in something.
Yeah, you want to see that spark, and protecting the ball. You know, that's very important, especially in
Huge.
today's NFL. You know,
Ask
every young
Shador.
quarterback is going to have their warts, and they're going to have some kind of thing that they're going to have to grow and get better at and study and be a student of the game in order to be a true great. But Caleb is showing us enough this season that I'm not really worried about a few blemishes that he has early. Like, I've been very, very outspoken about his deep ball accuracy. But now that we have Ben Johnson writing the offense, how often do you see us just doing streaks downfield, doing 9 routes and flies and deep posts? And we don't do a lot of that.
We
And
don't
DJ
do it at
Moore's not
all.
happy about it because
I
DJ
would
Moore's
like a
great
few
at that
more.
stuff. But we do what he's good at. And that's what good coaches do to support their young quarterbacks. And over time, he then can have the ability and the grace and the patience from the rest of the media and the fan base to get good at those things, to really build that. And the winning doesn't hurt. The winning doesn't hurt at all. So
And speaking of winning, it's time for something.
yeah. But like I said, miss me with the Shadur Sanders comparisons. You know, I like Shadur. I hope he does great. I hope he has a fantastic career going forward. But at the end of the day, you know, like, your quarterback is your quarterback, our quarterback is ours. I don't need a comparison between them to know that Caleb is on the right track under Ben Johnson to be a great quarterback in this league. He's already shown us flash after flash this season. And it's just about being consistent. And then once you're consistent with that, then it's about working at the things that you're not good at and you're not consistent at it. So um, give the kid a space to grow. It's the same old song with
I'm
Bears
giving him the
supporters
space to
and
grow, but
Bears
doggone it,
media and all of that, man. They do the same thing with every quarterback. So
I,
here we
I,
are
I
again.
hear you. I hear you. But you know what? I'm glad we made a statement. I mean, because we could have gone out there and laid an egg. We could have
Yeah.
gone out there and been average and just, like you said, battling all the way to the end. We went out there and made a statement. First statement we made is, Shador, you're a rookie.
Right.
You had a great game.
Hey,
You had a great game.
hey.
Congratulations. You had a historic level game. Phenomenal as a rookie. fantastic. You're still a rookie, and we're going to treat you like a rookie.
Yeah.
Boom,
No,
right?
that was great performance from the defense.
Man, the defense treated him like a
Absolute
rookie. That's
shootout.
what they were supposed to do. And the defensive line got at it. I mean, let's dig into that. Let's dig into some stats a little bit. I
Okay,
mean, you're
okay.
talking about a victory. Look, defensive line got at it. 5
Yeah.
sacks, season high. This is the line that can't get to the quarterback. Took down a semi-mobile quarterback. Austin
Mhm.
Booker, 2 sacks. Man, come on. I need
I'm
Austin to
loving
have,
how strong Austin Booker's been coming on.
man.
Loving that.
Hey, this week, Jordan Love, he got to do some more sacking. DeMarco Jackson, oh my goodness, coming out of nowhere, off the bench, off the
Mhm.
street.
He was
He's getting.
defensive player of the week, wasn't he? For the NFC? Something like
I'm
that.
not sure. I'm not sure.
I want to say he got some kind of award recognition. We'll have to check that. I'll look that up before the end of the
All
episode.
right. He got a pick and a sack.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? Grady Jarrett gets a sack. Gervon Dexter gets a sack. This is what the board needs to look like. I still need to see Sweat hitting it too. But I mean,
Sweat's been doing good though. Sweat's been at a
Sweat's
nice.
been doing good. Sweat has been doing good. I still need him to step up a little bit though. But I mean, that's just massive. And I mean what can you say? That's like it's
to
like,
confirm that
wow.
DeMarco Jackson was the NFC Defensive Player of the Week this week.
There we go.
Shout out to him. He's really making his presence felt in the middle of the field.
Yep. And then what does that lead to? That leads to victories. That leads to us blowing them out statistically across the board, up and down. It's just absolutely positively dynamic. And wow. Wow. That leads to this type of party in the end zone. That's what that leads to. Boom. All of a sudden you got
cold.
our boys.
That's cold.
Partying in the end zone. That's what we want to see. That's what we need to see. Hey, It's awesome. I mean, I'm just super excited. Wow. I can't talk about the excitement that I have so much. It's just crazy. And we were, talking about our boy Caleb. Caleb had a game. Here, Caleb had a game. 17 of 28 for 242 and 2 touches. That's all I need you to do, because here you got Swift with 2 touchdowns on 98 yards. Monangai just chipping in a little bit. That wasn't a big game for him, but when we're running the rock like that and we're getting 14 points on the ground
against one of the better defenses in the league too.
Yeah. The better pass defense, man. I mean, doggone. We're getting it done. I'm loving it. I'm loving the way things are coming together. And then the question we asked last week, DJ Moore, Caleb, Ben Johnson, what's up? Why is there beef? Can we settle it? Man, then what do we end up with? We end up with DJ dancing in the end zone, man.
Finally, man. Finally, I've been waiting for that to hit, man. We need to see way more of that.
Man, come on, man. Come on. So that's what we need. DJ dancing in the doggone end zone. I'm loving it. I'm there 100%.
So let's set our sights ahead just a little bit, because this game coming up just tomorrow is going to be this is going to be a really important game for us. It's going to determine probably who comes out as the leader of the NFC North.
It's for all the marbles.
And then it's also the Packers. So it's just because we just hate them. So we just want that to be a dub on the sheet every single year. So this is going to be a really big one. Rome Odunze's out. Luther Burden is out.
Burden's out.
Is going to be DJ's show.
Again, we need to feed DJ. Get him another pair.
I want to see 10 targets to DJ.
Hat trick.
Our man Ben Johnson needs to get in his bag to make sure he gets his star wide receiver the ball. This is what they pay the man for. So let him eat.
Let them
So
eat. Let
that's
them
all I
eat.
care about.
And run the rock still. Let's give me 35 touches between the two running backs, but
Mm-hmm.
let DJ eat 10
Yeah,
targets.
yeah.
Let Komet eat. They between DJ and Komet, I want to see
And Loveland too.
15 targets.
Loveland has been catching everything they throw at
Loveland,
him.
Loveland is great,
Loveland
but
been catching everything they throw at him.
let your
Everything they
vets
throw at
eat.
him.
Let them get some fire going up because
Yeah.
they're still our best two out there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so let them eat, let them get some fire, and also let defensive coordinators heading into the playoffs know we haven't forgotten about them, and you better not.
Yeah.
You get smoked if you do.
Well, let's get to
And
the playoffs first. Let's get this dub. Let's close out these last few games so that
right,
we in the playoffs.
yeah, we have to. I think if we beat the Pack, we win the division. That's pretty much it.
We still have to beat Detroit again, don't we?
I mean, yes and no. Okay, statistically, yes, we have to beat them because there's a statistical wild. If we beat the Pack, we're 11 wins, and if they win out, including beat us, then yeah, they edge us for the division. All right, but this Detroit team isn't winning out. One, I'm not afraid of them. Two,
Yeah.
and if we beat the Pack, it's pretty much done. I'm not saying give away the last couple of games. I'm not. I'm by any stretch.
I agree. I'm just trying to keep
right.
our sights focused right in front of us.
Right now. Yeah, no. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying this is the division right here. We win. This is the division. We lose this one against the Pack. We're trying to get in the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the truth of the matter. I mean,
Yeah.
the Pack isn't going to die because they don't have Micah Parsons. But literally speaking on Micah Parsons, at the beginning of the season, remember I said I didn't want to be in the Micah Parsons pool?
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly why. You spend 25% of your cap on one man.
Yeah.
And admittedly, I'm not saying he's not worth it. He instantly was their best defensive player. He'd have been our best defensive player. He's ridiculous. But all of a sudden, they could actually face a situation where $100 million goes to this guy. He doesn't play a playoff game or a snap in his second season.
Yeah.
All on this one injury. And if you give a guy $100 million and you shift draft picks and another star for that, and you all in. They went all in on him, and it seemed to be working until he just had that non-contact injury. And non-contact injury, the body broke.
Yeah.
That's that. That's not
that's unfortunate. You never want to see guys go down like that, obviously. But I mean, at the end of the day,
but if somebody goes down like that, it should be a Packer.
Well, yes, that, and also it just makes me expect a dub this week. I'm really here looking to see us get revenge for that. That last minute interception a few weeks ago. I want to see us tear them up, man.
They're going to fight hard. This game is probably going to be harder than that game because they're going to give us everything they have. They are not going to roll over.
They could not roll over. But I want to see 30-3 again. I want to see that again.
Thank you.
I guess we got Jalen Johnson back. He's
picks.
That's what so we got him, Tyreek, and freaking Nashawn Wright. We just reactivated Edmonds off of our injury report or off our injury reserve. So I want to see us play a lot better than we did last time. I think we have a lot more juice to go and play them, at our full potential, and being able to put what we want on paper. Obviously, the injuries to wide receivers, those notwithstanding, we should still be able to move the ball on.
We're fine. Alameda and DJ will hold it down at the wide receiver position.
Yeah, 100%.
We're fine. And then who's the kick returner? Duvernay.
Devin
Duvernay is not a bad wide receiver.
No, yeah, he's caught everything they've thrown his way so far this year. I've been liking Duvernay.
Yeah. So we're next man up right there. I mean, I'm surprised. We've been next man up across the board. Linebackers, next man up. Defensive backs, next man
That's
up.
good
I mean,
coaching. That's what good coaching looks like, because the next man up is ready. The next
the
man up
next man up is
understands.
ready.
They
We
understand what the
ready.
standard is and what they're supposed to do, and there's no confusion and no debating and none of
We
that.
ready. We ready. And then, I
You
mean,
stay ready.
even offensive line, left tackle. Next man up. Next man up. We've gotten better each time the next man stepped out there.
Yeah.
We improved when the Canadian stepped out there. We improved when Ozzy stepped out there. Man, we just get better each time. It's
Good.
ridiculous.
Let's keep it
I mean,
rolling.
and we're looking at what we're facing we're facing the left tackle's facing Aiden Hutchinson, Miles Garrett. What's his face? We just talked about it in
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. Just to name a few. That's just
Yeah.
a few of the guys, man. We didn't. There's only a couple premier. Max Crosby. The only premier. The only
TJ Watt and
TJ
what's
Watt.
the other one?
We didn't face
Alex Highsmith. Both of those.
The only one, the only premier guy we haven't faced is Bosa, and he's coming up.
Yeah.
We literally have faced every premier edge in the league, and we are keeping Caleb relatively clean, and we are able to run the rock.
And he's keeping
every
himself
time.
relatively clean. He's been evading a lot of that pressure on his own. So
that's true. He is definitely participating, but the blocks are there. The blocks are there, and honestly, they got some Aunt Jemima up in Hallis Hall, because they're making pancakes. They're making pancakes, dudes.
Hey,
they're making pancakes.
The scheme is good. The scheme is good, man. I was watching some of the way that Ben Johnson moves those linemen around, so you don't know who's going to hit you, and you don't know how fast they're going to be moving, and you don't know what angle they're going to hit you from, and it's just beautiful to watch.
Did you see the pancake on Myles Garrett? Did you see the Myles Garrett?
Holston Loveland?
Holston pancaked Myles Garrett.
Yep.
You talking whipping up the pancakes.
You just never know who's going to hit you, and you don't know where they're going to hit you from, and you don't know when. It's beautiful to watch, man. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. And Jonah Jackson's pancake. Oh my God. Jonah Jackson had a stack of pancakes in one hit.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. I love it when our boys go to IHOP.
It's good, man.
Go to IHOP, get them pancakes.
Those American flapjacks,
Stack them up.
Yep.
That's beautiful. All right, so what do you think the outcome of this Packers game is going to be?
I mean, Bears win. I think.
Yeah. I mean, we got that part.
Myles Garrett out.
What does it look like?
We kind of know what to expect from Jordan Love. Like, yeah, he's going to throw them deep balls up. I think Kevin Byard snags one. I think Brisker snags one. I think we limit them. We don't let Christian Watson run away. I think we're going to stifle their offense significantly more effectively than we did last time. And I think our run game is really going to carry the day as far as our own offense goes. I think they're not ready to play without Garrett, and we don't really know what they're going to get.
You said Garrett.
Garrett. You know what I'm talking about, Parsons.
Yeah, Parsons.
So they don't really know what they're going to get out of their backups and this second string and this new unit that they have to field all of a sudden. So,
and we frustrated Parsons. He was on the sideline.
He's not the best run defender either. So, but now they don't have him cutting Caleb off when he's trying to make his way upfield. So, I think we'll be able to run the ball both on schedule and off schedule with Caleb's legs. So, I think we come out of here pretty clean. We keep them to 10 or 14 points, and we score 20 to 25.
I was going to say 28-14.
28-14, I'm cool with. I was thinking like 24 to 10, 24-14, somewhere in there. I'm cool with that.
I would say we're going to get them by two tutties. We're going to get them by two tutties.
I'll take that all day.
Two tutties. We're going to make a statement. This will be reminiscent of 2018's winning the division and demolishing the Packers at the end. But I'm going to ask you a question about that. What's the difference between Matt Nagy's incredible first season and Ben Johnson's incredible first season?
I'll tell you.
We know the similarities.
I'll tell
What's
you
the
straight up.
difference?
I'll tell you straight up. So Matt Nagy's first, there were some similarities. Obviously, you say we know those. Part of Matt Nagy's success that year was the fact that we had like absolutely stupendous field position. Almost every, like our average offensive starting position that year was like the 45. Like we had so little effort to get yardage and to move forward. And then we took a lot of like vertical shots in that offense, if you recall. Like there were a lot of just chuck it up and let a guy run under it plays. The running design was not the same. It was not the same tier that we see now. The grind out yardage, the tough drives, the 9-10 play drives that we execute now that are starting to become routine because we can run the ball whenever we need to. We don't get cute when it's 4th and 1 and we need a conversion. We don't do wild trick plays like Nagy used to. We don't do anything where we're running, out of the shotgun on 4th and 1. Like we're not doing any of that weird stuff anymore. We're doing simple smash mouth football with really intelligent play design, really intelligent block design. And we're able to create openings and running lanes and seams that Nagy was never able to. So Nagy's first season felt fluky because we were completing all these big plays. We had all these explosives and all this field position, all these turnovers from Vic Fangio's defense. And we're getting a lot of turnovers and decent field position, and that's cool. But when we don't get those, we're just as effective on offense.
Well, yeah, I think, in my opinion about it, I agree with you. I think that defense was another level. It was a Fangio defense, and you got to give it to Fangio. He is hands down the best. He's the best. He's produced number one defense with the 49ers. He produced number one defense with Philly. He's produced number one defense with us. He walks in, and you're going to have a number one defense when he's your D coordinator. And he did that, and he produced that. And it was, we were number one in almost every category defensively. It was a historic defense. It's a shame that we got bounced. Supposed to be in the Super Bowl with a defense like that. Yep. He's supposed to be in the Super Bowl. And
we held them like 13, 16 points, something like that. It's not like they
scored. The offensive, man, we were it was almost as good as 85. We were under 10 points a game.
We didn't get those fluky turnovers and big plays against what was it? Against Philly in the playoffs that year. And what
all we needed was it was a super low scoring game. We needed a field goal.
Yeah,
but even with that,
really hard. So
but you're looking at the similarities. Difference. One with Ben Johnson, I agree. The offensive plays, the schemes are making our guys look fantastic.
Yeah,
they are making our guys look fantastic. I do think this is a better offensive line than that was, and that was a good line. We were developing two running backs. We just had one. We just had Howard back then, and we suffered when we let him go for a minute while Montgomery was learning how to run in the NFL. But we didn't have two guys that could do. There's redundancy here, man. There's redundancy. If God forbid if Swift goes down, but if Swift went down 100%, we don't lose a step. We right there. We going. Either way.
And I called before the season. Let me remind you that Swift's most productive season of his career before he came to us was under Ben Johnson, the 1 year he had him. And once again, he's having the most productive year of his career. So all credit.
He knows how to use him.
He gets deployed the right way. He's getting the right.
Oh my gosh.
He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. And then Swift, to his credit, is playing with power, with confidence. And I haven't seen him run as hard as this ever in any of the time.
Man, no. And I think there's a reason why he's running this hard. The guy's name is Manangai. That's why. Stop it.
He is right behind him. Stomping at
he
his
was.
heels, man. He's right
Oh
behind.
my God! I
Yeah.
mean, your first game is 173 yards. You hit guys, and dude. It was explained to me. I thought Monangai knocked the mouthpiece off of the guy in the Green
No, that
Bay
was a
game.
piece of his helmet.
That was a piece of
That was
his
a piece of his helmet.
helmet
He
piece.
broke his helmet. So yeah, no,
I,
that dude, man,
you
he out
talking
here,
about?
he out
I
here to
don't want to
collect
get. I
bodies.
don't want to tackle this dude. People
He out
don't.
here to collect bodies,
He's
man. He
he's
putting the
running
toe
like King
tags on.
Henry was running when he was young.
Man,
Man,
he putting the toe tags on. So let's go. I'm
dude.
good, man. So
This
there's nothing
is
to
this
do.
is this is but just the quality of the plays when you watch the layering of the plays, when you watch the development, especially of the runs. You're watching these runs and and the timing on it is gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
The timing is gorgeous. Literally, the way the blocks layer when the offensive line is going to the second level, the receivers and tight ends are also going to the second and third level.
Yeah.
Everybody's hitting at the same time. And then the running back is just like, whoa,
Yep.
he's gone. He's not getting touched till it's a linebacker level. Period. And our boys are running through that garbage, bouncing off of dudes, bang, 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 and they're out of there. And the same thing with these pass plays. You're watching the pass plays, and you're sucking people into their habits, and then exposing them going out a different direction. It is not it is different. It's a different level of coaching. I would say Matt Nagy brought an energy in the first year that was necessary.
Yeah.
That he brought an energy. It was exciting. It was fun. Fangio was the brilliant one. And and as Nagy got away from one, he was relying on the bell cow running back that he said he didn't need, Howard,
Yeah.
right? He said, oh, we don't need him. And they got rid of him. And they found, oh my God, we suck without him. Yes, you needed that. The guy produced over 1,300 yards on the ground for you. He got those first downs that turned what would have been just a field goal when the defense hands you the ball on the other side of the field into a touchdown.
Yeah.
He allowed you to matriculate down the field when you got jammed up. All of those things were making Nagy's offense look better than it is. We're not in that. Honestly, we're getting good turnovers and all that stuff, but our offense, if we got the ball on the 10, we ain't sweating it. We're not like, oh my God, how are we going to get down the field? We're like, and that's part Caleb. Caleb has some magic in that area where it doesn't matter. He don't care if he's standing in the end zone or standing on the 50. He's going to do the same thing. And it's right. You're supposed to. So we're moving the ball down the field when we have to. We'll do a 90-yard drive if we need to do a 90-yard drive. It's not a difference. These are the differences that I see. And I believe, if I'm right, it's not going to be a letdown next year.
Well,
we should be better next year.
Let's roll into the Packers week. With that in mind, everybody, keep your eyes on the field. Watch the layering of these blocks, as Uncle just so kindly put out for you, so you can see some of Ben Johnson's genius. Just a little bit of genius that he leaves on the field every single game. And let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy this Packers defeat.
And let's take this one last look. That's what we want to see.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's
what we want to see.
Oh, he must have tipped it, because look, the ball is sideways here.
Man, is that crazy?
That's
crazy. He may have been throwing that ball away, and DJ just went up and grabbed it.
Yeah, DJ is about a good head higher than both of them too. Which is
he got man. That's what we want to see this week.
Yep, man, we should see tons of that.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm Uncle.
I'm Son. And we're talking Bears.
And we're talking Bears. Bear down.
Every week.